Morning, everyone. Yeah, I do dance in my truck. It's a stress relief, so as I drive around. I'm going to start talking about myself a little bit. I am from I grew up in Denver. I went to school in Fort Collins. I stayed there after school because it was one of the greatest places to live before I found Colorado Springs. I've been here for 6 months. That's my dog with my girlfriend. We love that dog. She loves going out on hikes, being out in the outdoors. It's a great place to be outdoors and hiking, having fun. So, and then there's my bike, dumb bike picture for when I was up in Breckenridge. You can kind of see the background. I had a picture of my girlfriend up. She told me to take it off the slide. So, so I took it off, and that's why we've got a big picture of the dog. The dog wins out in our life. So, a little bit of a company overview for us. We are a general contractor. For those of you that don't know what a general contractor is, we are responsible for the day-to-day operations of a construction project. We'll bring architects, engineers, subcontractors, vendors, and we make sure, painters, we make sure everyone the project moves smoothly, and we're talking to everybody from the owners, and the schedule gets out to everybody. So we are responsible for the project from beginning to end and completing a quality project. A background on our company is it was started in 1965 in New Mexico. They were in 20 states. Our owner in 1997 started it in Colorado Springs, and he purchased it from the company in 2005. So we're locally owned and operated. We push the building the quality relationships. For almost 20 years, we built quality relationships around Colorado Springs. We have constantly, as you'll see in our next page, clients that come to us for anything from we need to drill a hole in our conference table projects to we need to build a whole building. So we really pride ourselves on that quality relationship because we want you to trust us. Construction guys typically have a bad name, and we don't believe in that bad name, and we want to change that thought that we're all out here to take your money and run, essentially. So I wanted to go back on this picture. This is actually 10 years old. I think it's really 12 or 13. No one will tell me the truth because most of the guys in our company still work from that picture from 12 years ago. And for a construction company, that is very rare. The average turnover in my last company was 9 months. So from our labor force all the way up to management, we have guys that have been there for 20 years, and it's unbelievable. Our owner takes really good care of us. These are some of the professional associations we belong to. CSU alumni, I do a lot of work with our school in Fort Collins still. We like to bring a lot of students from the program because it is such a quality program that gave me a lot, and I like to give back to the students in that program. We're part of the Colorado Springs, we're part of El Paso County contractor associations. We are part of pretty much every association between all of our project managers, and we are very involved in the community in every way possible. We do outreach with high schools. We're trying to build trade programs so we can get those future students in the construction industry because there is such a lack of excitement and employment in construction. Here's some of our clients that we work for, long-term clients. A lot of those clients we worked for 20 years. All the local colleges. We're one of 2 contractors for Colorado College that they still allow on site there, general contractors. And we've worked with all the colleges. We do medical offices. We do anything commercial related, office space, everything. This is just some of our clients that call us consistently. One of the special parts about our company that we really like to sell is our technology. Being younger and going through college, I learned a lot of new technology. They brought a lot of stuff to our school. So we've run projects, paperless projects. Up there is an electronic plan table where we have these big monitors of everything. So we can make changes to the project right there on site, and we're not spending lots of money on paper. We're saving the environment because we don't have stacks of paper if you've ever been in a construction trailer. We do trade coordination and clash detection. This is ultimately about saving time and money. We put all the trades in order, so if you have piping, electrical, and structural all get separate plans. We can put them all in one program and line them up, and we can find what's going to bump into each other before we even build it. So we can find mistakes ahead of time. Prefabrication, we really are big on prefabricating in our shop. It's a controlled environment that you can build ahead of time and then get to your project and essentially plug and play, and that gives you less time on site, quicker project, and makes everyone happier in the end. Same thing with our site logistics and phasing. We believe that it's very important to phase out your project and make sure you know what phase, where things are moving, because a lot of the times we have a small space. I included this mobile MRI scanner for a project we worked on. Essentially, we can keep your business running. We brought in a mobile MRI scanner because they needed to keep their office open while we were remodeling. So we figured out our workaround. I'm going to go over some of the projects we've built. This is the Olympic Training Center Visitors Center. It was 125,000 people they needed to bring in more annually. So we built this is a state-of-the-art round theater, and we did the front steps. And so I don't know if I'm sure some of you have been there. It's really cool to see because you can see the runners running around the screens. So that's one of our big clients. Colorado College, this was the OEC garage. It was an outdoor education center, so students could rent kayaks and climbing equipment, any outdoor equipment you need. So on the right is actually the rendering of what they wanted to build, and on the left is actually what we built. You can see Dave's solar panels from Trident Solar Energy. They were really happy with that project. Another one, this is just a garage band. We took an old dentist office, and they wanted students to be able to play their garage band practice area and have stages. So we put a little stage in. We made it kind of grungy, and that's kind of the look we went for, and they ended up actually liking it so much that I've heard that it's not going to be a garage band studio anymore. So another one is Grace Community Church. This is a good one that I wanted to put up because it was a project that they didn't have a lot of funding for. So we got with the owners and the engineers, and we value engineered. Essentially, we found the cost savings by doing a pre-engineered metal building. You can't really tell. We covered it in stucco. We did all the woodwork, and we cleaned it up. So we ended up being able to have them do the project because we worked with them early on. So being that this is some of our projects, we really push the value engineering. We believe that if you get us on earlier in the process, we can give you a better quality project in the end. We don't like the idea that guys tell you a cheaper price and then change order you at the end. We want to get in from the ground level and show you what your price will totally be. So thank you, everybody.